Hi everyone, I'm Peggy Rometo and this is the Weekly Wake Up. Okay, so hopefully you've been following along and have been practicing listening with your instincts, listening to your intuition when people are talking to you and sort of noticing those things inside of yourself, those promptings, and paying attention to them. So we're going to look again this week and see what's available for us. And we do that just by slowing down, using our breath, and opening to what's possible. And as I start to talk about the week, just notice what part is for you or maybe for somebody else that you know that you can share this with them. I love it when you share. I love it when you go ahead and talk to others about it. I think it's a way that we all can stay connected, as well as being able to remember that, we do have the answers inside of ourselves, but we have to listen and we have to pay attention. So let's get into this week and see what's available for us. So let's take a few long breaths and let go and see what's next. Okay, so wow, it was really interesting. I got this visual of, walking this cement plank, right? Like a cement wall. And on one side of the wall, if you looked left, it was just a small step down, grassy, beautiful, like a park, everything that you wanted, blue skies. And if you look on the other side of the wall, it was just death. It was long and deep and gray and black. And it's really up to us. We're walking the duality of life this week. And it's up to us how we want to frame our week, how we want to frame our point of view, our reference. It's about what we perceive in the moment. So it's up to us to decide which side of the wall we're going to end up on. What's our week going to look like? How are you going to be focusing and tackling things this week? So when you're pressed, when things when a struggle comes up, how are you going to address it? Are you going to think, wow, the sky is falling and that's my destiny? Or are you going to think, wow, you know what? This is happening. It's all perfect. It's all in harmony. And I'm going to figure it out. So we're really pressing up against the duality this week, really in a big way, like the most powerful week ever, where you can have so many gifts magnified in your life that you've never experienced. Your cup could be empty, and by the end of the week, completely full, meaning all of your needs are met, everything comes in, things have happened that have never happened to you before, or you could be shattered, and it's really about this delicate balance between us and the universe. Where are we at? Are we in alignment? Are we worthy? Right? Of course we're worthy. There's no doubt about that. But do we believe that we're worthy? And so our beliefs are going to be tested this week. Our belief in ourselves, our faith, and whatever that means for you, whether there's a faith in yourself as a higher power, or that you actually believe in a God, or whether you believe in just in intuition, it really doesn't matter, as long as whatever you believe is a positive belief that you're going to be okay. Because at the end of the day, this week in particular, we're really going to be pressured to walk the talk and to believe in ourselves and to see positive outcomes. And so, and I see this like starting right away. Today, some of you may already be feeling this pressure of being squeezed. And being squeezed can be different things. It can be like putting pressure on yourself, or it could actually be really difficult things going on in your life, from losing a loved one to a diagnosis to, having crushing, information about a financial situation. There's all sorts of things that shatter us, right? But it's what you do with those moments. Equally, there are people who are getting terrific news, are on top of the world, are having the best time. And that even creates its own chaos if you let it. So you could be someplace in the middle too, right? But the bottom line is that right away, if you start positioning your mindset, positioning yourself that whatever's in front of you is perfect. It's all sent to you from, for the good for you. And I'm going to make this even better. And I expect this or better, right? And start shifting your mindset to show me the answers, show me the resolution, show me the good stuff. And so when you start to position that, what they're showing me is that it won't be until later in the week when you sort of get off this ledge, but this ledge opens up and then it just turns, depending on your point of view, Thursday, Friday, it either turns more into that, sadly, that abyss, or turns more into like the most beautiful landscape and fulfillment and everything that you wanted to have happen. by the end of the week. So we could actually be really celebrating here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, over the weekend to this great, powerful energy. And, and for those of you that can get stuck easily, ask for help, right? Call your best friend and say, hey, I've got some big stuff this week. I've got big meetings and I'm really nervous. I need you to help me keep my head on straight, or talk to your spouse and say, hey, listen, if you hear me being Debbie Downer, just say, breathe, right? And then I'll know, okay, that will calm me down. So go ahead and, shore up your reinforcements. Talk to people. Let them know what you need help with doing. If you're somebody that easily gets sidetracked, or that, you have a tendency to worry too much, or that you don't trust enough, right? These are all things that just are fragmentations of our personality, that, our stuff, our garbage, that keeps us playing small. So we want to focus on the big things, on the good things. And when we do, we get the right answers, right? So that's just the way the universe is designed. If it always follows our lead. So if our lead is positive, it brings us more positivity back. Sometimes it tests us and gives us negative stuff back and go, are you sure? Do you really believe that? Because it's washing away all the past. And then the good stuff comes. But if you hang in there long enough, for sure it's going to be good. And this week, really terrific, like mind-blowing, like miracles. Like this is like a week that you can really have miracles. And, but you have to be open to receiving a miracle. You have to know that miracles are possible. And then you have to take action steps towards creating that miracle for yourself. And generally that requires some sort of uncomfortable feeling inside of us, right? Where something we have to break inside of us, which means maybe we have to pick up the phone and ask for help, which is really uncomfortable for a lot of people. Or maybe you're somebody that asks for too much help when you have to stand on your own 2 feet and prove it to yourself that you can do it. You know where you're at. So it's that greatest fear that you have that you may be asked to face this week. But you know what? If you face it, you're going to pass that test. And it's going to open up to those most magical week ever. So keep that in mind. Whatever the fear is, just hit it right on and blow right through it. You're going to see that it was so inconsequential when you get on the other side of it, that it was so worth it that you tackled it. Okay, so what else is in store for us? New connections and new friendships absolutely can be made that can help you. It reminds me of people coming together, and just a lot of people wanting to support one another or rescue one another or aid one another or collaborate. So if you've got something going on and you need help, there are people that will help you. Even if you don't believe there are people that are help you, you need to get out of your own way, because I'm telling you, there are people around that will help you. And or you can be willing to be right, and that other side of the cliff is right there for you. This is about creating your life experience. So it's up to you. You trust your own instincts about what's best for you. But I'm just saying, if you want the help, there's help there. All we have to do is ask for it. So what else is up for us this week that we need to be aware of? Okay, the other thing is, don't get ahead of yourself. One day at a time. Be in today. Play today, right? Let tomorrow handle tomorrow. So if we wake up every day going, okay, what's the action I need to do today, right? If we have a big problem especially, things a lot of times will move really fast, and you can plan out, but all those plans go to the wayside when, there's a curveball thrown at you. So plans this week may not work out. So what there is to do is, when you ask each and every day, what do I need to do today to, that's my goal, right? If you have a goal in your mind, whatever it is, start this week with having a goal in mind, and then each day ask, what do I need to do today for that goal? Because it's likely to change, and then you'll be ready to handle anything that comes your way. Money, there's a lot of money available for you, but it does require you believing that there's money available for you, and also being willing to let go of the hurt or the struggle or I'm tired, I don't want to do it anymore, or the exhaustion, right? All the storyline that you have around money, or around not feeling capable or not having enough money in your life, you're being asked to kind of like let it all go. Like, let all the story go about money and money struggles or money conversation, And even those of you that have no money struggles, no money conversations, maybe your struggles around health, maybe your struggles around relationship, whatever it is, you want to let it go. But they're showing me specifically money this week there can be even more influence in your life, or influential people with money that may be willing to loan you money, gift you money. There's even like lottery money available. So big money. It's not small. It's like big. So into this week, huge energy, really positive stuff. Like I said, we're still dealing with the Leo sun, that really great energy that's available for us. But we do have, like I said, it's the sun. The sun can really burn us, right? Or it can warm us. So just be careful with your energy. You want to watch and notice your energy. You want to notice how you're interacting with other people. You want to also pay attention, or maybe give people a break if they're coming a little intensely at you. And just remember, oh yeah, there's that sun, and they don't even know that they're shining so bright they're burning everybody around them. I'm just going to chill out here for a second, take a breath, and then decide whether or not I want to interact with them, or maybe come back later, right? So it's about not bringing more fire to the fire. There's a lot of fire happening. So, this is about noticing the energy and how you're going to play with the energy, and also your energy, what you're providing. And the more we can sort of pay attention to what's going on for other people and with ourselves, the easier it is to capitalize on those moments, on getting things that we want and that we need, and having ourselves feel more successful, more alive, more in love, and at the same time being able to share that with other people. Okay, you guys, let's see if there's one last thing before I let you go. Yeah, it's just also, it's about taking care of yourself. So this next, couple of days, because of the intensity, there can be a lot of chaos, right? Maybe you've noticed or heard from, friends or family, or even yourself in the last week or two, just like crazy things happening. I know, like, both of my kids had their tires blow out this week. I mean, crazy things like this, right? So weird phenomena. So it's that intense energy. So we've got a couple more days of that intense energy. So it's just about being chill, paying attention, observing your environment, and most importantly, be positive and listen to that inner knowing that we all have. All right, love you guys. Have a terrific week. And I hope you click like, and please share this with your friends, and even with people who aren't your friends, and comment below, and I'll look forward to connecting with you there. Thanks a lot. Have a terrific week, everyone, and I'll talk to you next week.